Hello everyone, hi, this is Lilian. Welcome to Heady Gist with Lilian. Thank you so much. If this is your first time or seeing me on this channel, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, like and share. Today I want to bring you guys to my kitchen where I am doing talk, cook and eat with Lilian. Yes, I just want to spend the evening with you guys. I want to spend the evening with my friends, families, and fans, and wherever you are. I have some simple recipes that I want to share with us this evening. I love to eat it, and I just like, you know what? Why not? Why don't you do it so that people can join? I'm trying to see how I tie this thing. This one is good, but this one is not too low or it's not too high. Okay, so let me make this the same thing. All right. So I want to talk, cook, and eat at the same time with you guys this evening. I'm going to be making hummus. Hummus. Am I pronouncing it well? Hummus. Hummus. Okay, hummus. Yes. It's something that I really, really love. And sometimes I go to the market to get it. They add so many things that I don't eat. I am not 100% vegan, but I'm a little bit vegan because I still eat fish sometimes. So, but mostly plant-based. So, I try to make sure that I don't put so many things in my food. So when you go to the store, you find out that most of those things that you get in the store contain some of the things that I really don't eat. I mean, they're cool, but I don't eat them. So that's why I make most of my food myself. So this evening, I'm going to be making hummus. And it's simple to make, it's easy, it's beautiful. It's made from chickpea garbanzo beans. I'm going to be showing you guys everything from A to Z, and I will be making one of my favorite foods that I love to eat. I truly love to eat it, and that is butternut squash. So my butternut squash, what I do is that I make it with different things, but this evening I'm going to be making it as French fries. Yes, I'll be making it as French fries. So come with me to the kitchen. So this is my butternut squash that I'm going to be peeling. So we're going to take our time, and as I do that, I'll be, dipping my hands into my salad that I made yesterday. Actually, this is on my site. I haven't posted it, so I'm going to be posting it maybe tomorrow. This is the salad I made yesterday. Very easy to make. Is carrot, cucumber, and apple salad is really beautiful. So if you're looking for something to go to as a snack, like I'll be snacking on it while I cook. So I make a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits. So when you do that, you can eat 6 times a day. So why not? Nice. So this is the hummus, garbanzo beans that I'll be making. So relax. If you're going to try some of them, join me. Try it after today. Come back to tell us how you made yours. So this is soaked. I soaked it since last night, actually. So I'm going to drain the water out. And when I do that, I'll be boiling it. So now the trick to boiling it so you can take off the skin, when you do that, is adding a little bit of baking soda. So I'm going to drain the water out. Let's be careful now so we don't have some going off. Okay. So I'm going to use new water to do that. So I want the water to keep running, and I'll get a pot so that I can add it to it. So my pot is ready here on the fire. Put the stove on. All right. So you just put this here in the pot and put the water. I'm going to add more water because when you add the water, you add the baking soda. What happens is it helps the skin to come off very easily. So that's why the baking soda is good. So I just put this here and I get the baking soda. So we're going to take our time to do this. While this is boiling, I just want to show us how it's prepared, but I already have the one that I have peeled. I can't wait. I have missed it so much, but I wanted to share it on the video. That's why I didn't do it earlier. So I can't wait to have it. It's so nice, delicious. You can eat it with anything, but this evening I'm going to be eating it with my butternut sticks, butternut squash sticks, butternut squash sticks. All right, so I'm going to be eating it with that. So here, this water is enough. Just put reasonable water. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of the baking soda. This is baking soda. And if you're wondering why it is opened, I actually opened it because I opened this in the pantry because it's good. It's kind of dries away odor, keeps everywhere very, smells nice when you put it out there. So just like on spoon, that's good enough, you know. Okay, so let's cover. Let's be sure that the stove is on. Oh yes, it is on. So we're going to leave this to go for some time, and I'll start prepping up. So normally when you are doing hummus, there's something very special that they use, and that is the sesame seeds. I have it, and you use that to make tahini. You can actually get the tahini from the market if you want to, already made one. But like I said, I really don't eat a lot of things. So I try to do my own if I can. I do a lot of DIYs. So stay with me. All right. One of these days, I'm going to be making a video where I'll show you guys my pantry and all that good stuff, so that you can see my pantry and everything, and you know what is inside and what is not, so you guys can see. I'm just trying to bring out the things that I need. So Lilian, why didn't you bring everything out before you started? I mean, if I do that, you're not going to enjoy it. So that's why I'm trying to bring out everything in your presence, so that you can see how I prepare my things and how things actually go with me in the house. So the key ingredient in making the tahini and making this hummus is oh, my cabinet is a little bit empty, so never mind. Let me just bring out some of the spices that I'm going to be using, so you guys can see. A little bit of this paprika. This is the tahini, so let's bring it. All right, so these are the spices I'm going to be using, and I'll show you how. And this is the sesame seed. Actually, the day I went to the market, the sesame seed that I saw there were very few, you know. I couldn't even find it. So I've used some part of it, another bottle. This is the other bottle left. I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon. I'll show you guys, you know. So I'm able to do this at home so that I can see what I actually put inside what I'm eating, which is very important. It's very, very important to see that. I'll just bring out some of the spices because I'm going to use them for the butternut squash actually when I'm going to do that. So while those things are getting ready, I'm going to do the lemon juice. I'll squeeze it out so you can see, because we're going to be using 2 lemons. I have 3 here. I'm just going to keep, I'll just keep this. So to make the water, when you're doing lemon or your orange or lime, to actually get the juice out very fast, so you do this. I don't know if you're seeing it, but let's see. Let me show you what I'm doing. Yes. So you do this. Just use a little bit of your energy to do that. So I want to thank all of you that are joining to watch this video. Let me see the community, if there are people there joining me to watch. I really appreciate all of you that are joining to watch the live video. I'm not playing it, but I just want to see if there are people in the community there. Okay. All right. I'm sure people will join or watch this later. That is okay. So for you to actually get the juice out, you have to do this. This kind of look a little bit thick, so let's go to this one and see. Oh yeah, this one kind of is soft. So because you want to get 2 good, you know, lemon with, you know, enough juice, So you can mix that. Garlic is one of the things that we actually use also. It's very important. Garlic is one of the key things that you use um, inside this food. So at the end of the day, you find out that it's so nutritious. Hummus has a lot of minerals, has a lot of protein, is a good source of protein. If you are looking for a source of protein, if you're a vegetarian or you're half vegan or half vegetarian, whichever level that you fall into, is fine. So while this is cooking, I already have the one that I have prepared, I have cleaned just to make it easier and fast for us while we're doing this whole cooking and talking, and also so I can eat and not starve too much because I'm actually hungry. I won't lie to you. So that's why I have this salad by the side that I'll be snacking on while this food is getting ready. Um, this is nice. I actually want to let the community know that I'm live. So I'm going to copy this and put it on our Heady Juice Facebook page. Just in case anybody wants to join to see what I'm making right now. I also want to share with us that I have actually lost about 25 pounds. Yeah, 20 pounds. I think I have lost a little bit, about 5 again now. But I have lost about that. So I'm really so excited because I've been struggling with my weight for a very long time now. People around me, they know that. They're like, oh my God, Lilian, you look good. I don't look good. I'm overweight. Considering my age, considering my height, when they check my BMI, it has always been like so high. So I had to take my health into my hands. I'm like, Lilian, you have to make a conscious effort. So that's what I started doing, and I want to tell you it's been very helpful. So I want to encourage somebody out there, if you're struggling with your weight, don't kill yourself, don't bite yourself. Start small. Actually, that's what I did. I started small, and it's been very helpful. So I'm just trying to tell the community that I'm live. I'm live if you want to join me. I'm live if you want to join me. If you want to join me, sometimes it's not easy to type on these small devices. If you want to join me right now, thank you. Yeah, right here, put paste where you are. It's kind of going, and I'm going to do that. I'm just gonna post it. I'm live, so if anybody clicks it, that's fine. So while this is cooking, let's still get this going. This is actually lime juice. So I like to make my own juice and just keep it. So if I need them, I just go there, grab it, and all that. I don't know why the blouse is like going one shoulder. It should balance. All right. Okay, this is good. You can actually feel that the water is ready to be squeezed. Okay, so let's get the garlic cloves out. I'm really hungry. Trust me, I am. I can't wait to make this hummus and, get it going. So another interesting thing you want to know about hummus is that the people who make it so well is like their favorite food is the Israelis. Yes, they make it so well around there. As I was doing my research, after some time, like, I like hummus. Let me see where it comes from. And people who really love to eat it, you find out that people from those area actually, they really like hummus. And they have, I forgot the guy's name now. Somewhere is it in Jerusalem or somewhere around there that makes one of the best in the world. So if you're around those area and you want to check it out, make sure you Google it, and you might just find a guy and go there to eat it. I hope I'm able to travel there one day too, so I can go get a hold of it and try his hummus out. All right, I think this should be enough because they're really kind of big. So since they are kind of lumpy, they're big, I'm just going to use few pieces. And considering the one I'm doing now, or maybe just do this. So what happens is I'll do this one, add it to this later if we're able to clean it. But I just want to make the one that I can eat now with my butternut scotch sticks that I'll be making. So butternut has a lot of benefits also. It's very good for the body. And you can make it in different ways. I like the soup, but I'm not very good at the soup yet. So I'm going to try it one more time on my own. Then I'll bring it to experiment to you guys. But if I want the soup so bad, I go to Whole Food Market where they do it very well. Yes, I go there and just get like a cup of two and save it, eat one and get the other one later. So, but I like it as fries. When you're going to see how I will make it, and it doesn't really take time to make. And I'm telling you, it's delicious with some, you just sprinkle some cinnamon on top of it and ginger powder. What else will you be asking for? Let's go. Nice. So let's cut this. While this is cooking, it's still cooking. Yeah, let it to boil. So let's get something here. I also plan to make a glass of juice, so we have a lot to do this evening. So this is my already peeled, skinned out hummus that I'm gonna make, so I'm just cooking that one to show you guys how it is prepared from the scratch. Very important. I'm gonna drain that out and let me just make the tahini. So the tahini is very easy to make, but if you want to buy in the market, actually the hummus you can get garbanzo beans, actually the one that is in the can or two. So what you do is just get it when you buy that, drain it, rinse it out and use it. If you want to make a very quick one, that's also very perfect. So you can't go wrong doing that. And the tahini sauce, they have it in the market too. So if you want to do that, okay. But I like to do mine from the scratch, like I said. And when you do yours at home from the scratch like that, you can have it in your refrigerator for a week or so. A week to 10 days you can have it. But I try to do not too much at a time, maybe just for 1 week. Then I make a fresh one. Yeah. So let's get the garlic going. So I want you to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to position the camera for you to actually see what I'm peeling. I'm doing the garlic right now. So you might not be seeing too much of my beautiful face, but that's okay as long as you're hearing the beautiful voice. Oh yes. So if anybody have questions and you are live there, please do ask. I'll be ready to answer you some of the questions. I want to talk about my hair. I know for some time now I've been wearing low cut and I like it, though I've always told people that when they see me too long with a permanent low cut, they should know that I turned a millionaire. I receive it by faith. I am, in Jesus' name. That's the only thing I keep saying to myself, that okay, this is what's going to make you wear a permanent low cut. Yeah, so hey, hubby just came back. All right, I'm in the kitchen making hummus, and yeah, he loves, I won't even say like, he loves butternut scotch sticks also when I make it. So I'm glad he's back so he can have some pieces or some bites when I do that. So hey, hi, and welcome back. You're gonna come do some testing for me in the kitchen today. All right, so I'm peeling the garlic. Okay, this is boiling out too much. Yeah, you gotta watch out for it. I'm sorry for that, but trust me, I got it covered. Yeah, it's boiling. Okay, you can actually take this out. Let me put a napkin here. Yeah, that's fine. It's covered. Nice. No problem at all. All right, lower it down and try to feel it with your hands. So when you see it boiling like this, another thing you can do is just make sure you want to try to see if it's if you can press, because when you're cooking beans and the beans is like really getting cooked, you can actually kind of press in between and it is not soft yet. So let's still leave it to cook a little bit more. I can just leave it open while it's cooking. I don't think it's a bad idea. So yeah, I'm still doing the garlic. So I'm going to do this. So stay with me. So this is the garlic that I'll be using for my tahini. But looking at the quantity of my tahini, I think I'm going to reduce the garlic. It looks like it's a lot. And we all know garlic is very, very good for the body. So I'm going to use just these few pieces and keep this here. I will try to chop it a little bit. Okay. Be careful with your hand, Lily. And because I'm going to blend it, so I won't really worry too much about the size. Yeah, so okay. And this is my tahini. I'm going to be using everything. I know it's very small, but we can still manage this. So when you're doing this tahini, which is the sesame seed, you know, one of the key things that you also introduce into it is olive oil. You can use olive oil, you can use almond oil, whatever oil that you have. I have a little bit of almond oil, so I'm going to be adding it to it, and I have coconut oil. So I'm going to try that today, not just the olive oil, but olive oil, you have it, that's so perfect. You can use the olive oil. Okay, it's right here. So I just want to get some little saucepans to put this. And with the squeezed lemon, I'm going to be cutting the lemon so that I can squeeze it out. Yeah. Like I said, no rush. Yeah, I just want the whole water to get ready so that I can squeeze out very well. So we'll keep this because 2 lemon is good enough. So I'm going to take this out just to keep this place clean for us and a little bit. So let this go here now for now. Okay, this is going to go here. So I'm going to be using my NutriBullet to do the tahini because, like I said, the tahini is really very small, and I am not going to be using the food processor direct, so I don't lose everything. So I'm going to use the NutriBullet. Let me get the cup. Cooking with Lilian. Yes, yes, yes. So my hair, let's go back to my hair. I was talking about my hair. So I have been wearing this low cut since the pandemic, like in the middle of the pandemic, because I had this amazing braid on my hair, and when I took it out, the pandemic was here and I just couldn't go to the salon for now to do my hair. So I'm waiting till the pandemic is over and I'll go do that. So now I keep saying turmeric root. It can stain your cup or whatever you have. So I use this to actually blend ginger and turmeric when I did the onion soup. Is on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Very good for cold. I'm telling you, check it out. It's really, really nice for cold. It's an instant cold relief when you try that soup that I made. So check it out on my channel. It's right there and you see all the recipe that I use. So I'm going to use this for the tahini. So this is a stain from the turmeric, so never mind. I'm going to put everything. This is so nice. So I just want to show you guys how it looks, the texture. It's so nice, and you know, like the seeds are so soft and so nice in the hand. So let's put it here. I'm going to blend everything. Cover. So my NutriBullet actually has 3 cups and this is the smallest one. you know, no, 4. These 2 medium and 1 large. Yeah. So let's get the olive oil, almond oil. Sorry, it's almond. I have a little bit left of almond oil. I actually have olive oil, so if this is not enough, I can add what I have. But I have coconut oil also. So let's see. So this is how to make the tahini sauce itself. So you go to the store and they're like, oh, this is a tahini thing in a bottle. This is how to make it. So it's just sesame seed with oil. Then I'm going to add the lemon juice, put them together, eventually put in my hummus. It's simple. Very, very simple. So a lot of these things actually you can do them yourself, and you're sure of what you're putting into your body, that what you're putting into your body is healthy, is straight, you're the one doing it, and not too much, they don't have too much of sodium and all that stuff inside. So why not? You do it yourself. So be careful, be careful, be careful, yeah. So we'll just carefully put it down. I'm going to the smell is amazing. You know, when you kind of do your own homemade peanut butter or almond butter, it smells so well. It smells so well. I really don't know who is calling. Some of these calls shouldn't come for now, so that I can finish my cooking. So the calls can come later because I don't want to joke around with what I am cooking right now. All right, so I have this ready. Okay, so like I did mine. So when I do mine, I just do it dry like this first, and I'm going to keep it by the corner. So squeeze out the lemon. But I'm thinking in my mind as I'm doing this, one thing is saying, why don't you put this in the oven so it can be cooking? So when you do the hummus, you'll be ready to eat. And I think that is a very fantastic idea. So I'm going to turn this off because it's really soft now. Yes. So another thing that the baking soda does is that it helps it to get soft, and also you'll be able to remove the peel from the back, the skin. It's easy for you to remove. Oh yes, you can see. Let me bring it to show. So you can actually see that it's so soft. It's really hot right now, and you can remove the skin. It's so easy. So while we get this cooling down, I am going to peel the butternut squash so that while it's in the oven getting ready, cooking on a low heat, we will proceed with the hummus. So let's keep this by the corner right now. I think I'll put some of the spice here. Let's take this pot out of the way. Yeah. I'm just trying to be real to you guys. That's why you can see all these things around. No makeshift. All right, so I'm going to bring the butternut squash here. I will show you into this tray. I know you'll be saying, Lilian, I'm not seeing it. What are you doing? I'll show you. And this is my water. So let me take a little sip. I'm thirsty. Nice. Water is good for the body. Okay. So, not the tray. I'm going to use my chop board. I just keep it here. I will use them, but not now. So let's get a chopping board and the knife. Lilian, I want to see what you're doing. All right, let's go. So you can see what I'm doing. All right. So this is the butternut squash stuff. Okay. See, my pants is falling off my waist. All right. Okay. So what I do, just to make it easier for me, is I cut in the middle. I just go this way. It's very tricky if you don't want to go through what I'm going through now by kind of peeling it and cutting it yourself. You can actually buy the one that is peeled in the market. We have a lot of options. Is that not amazing? Oh, yes. A little bit of the salad again. I'm enjoying my salad. This is one of my go-to snacks, like I said. Please, it's right there. I'm going to post it. I did it in the video. I haven't posted it yet, but it's simple to make. It takes you less than 5 minutes to actually make this salad. Let me see if I have anybody live talking to me. Very important. I just want to be sure. See the live chat. Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm not seeing it, but all right. I know that I'm live. All right. It's very easy to peel. It's not, though it's hard. I mean, it's like when you're doing like a hard yam, it's kind of tough. So you have to just put in a little bit of power. So you go here and you cut it. And with a sharp knife, very sharp knife. So be careful with your hands so you don't cut your hands off. All right, so I'm going to take this out for now. Let's keep this here. So let's go here, cut this off too. Put it here. Now let's peel. So the good thing is that these things are not only just very nutritious and very sweet or tasty, they are very healthy. Packed with a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, phytonutrients, and just think about it, something that will keep your body clean, strong, rejuvenated, and that is why I like it. I like it. So this is ready. We'll just put this here. So what I do is I just go in here, cut this into two. So the funny thing about the butternut squash is that this part of it, which is like considered to be the head part, actually does not have that thing in the middle. Voila. So when I open this, it's going to be different. So what I do is I go here again and make sure you look at the size, because you want to see how do you want your sticks to be, how thick do you want them to be. That will determine how you're going to cut the sticks. So I want it a little bit chunky and handy, so I'm going to just cut it in two. But sometimes when you have a big butternut squash, then you might be looking at cutting this part of it into 3 or 4 before you start slicing, right? So now you go this way, and what I do is I just go here. You see, making your own fries yourself. You go here, so beautiful. You go there, you go there. Yummy. It's not cooked yet, so you go there and you just do this. So the good thing with hummus is that you can eat it with so many things, different things. I use it as a spread on if I have to eat bread, oat bread. I'm not a bread person, but once in a while, if it's in the house and there's really nothing much to eat that morning, and when it's oat or potato bread, I spread it on it and take 1 or 2 pieces, then. And if you want to, spread it on your tortillas or whatever you have at home. Make a sandwich or something. Just spread it on it. It's so delicious. So, so delicious. So, but be careful with the knife when you do this, just to make sure these things are in good sizes that you can, you know. Yeah, this is good. So we're going to put it here. How about this to put it here? Okay. So now let's go to this. The same thing, you're going to cut it 2 equal parts. Make sure. So now, see what we're getting? See the seeds? They're so pretty. Oh my God. So I'm going to use this to scoop them out. You use your spoon. If you want to, you can just make sure you cut the bottom here just to make it a little bit more easier. So you use your spoon to scoop it out. This is so beautiful. Yeah, so nice. Yeah. Just scrape it out a little bit, you know, just to make sure you get everything out there. And it comes out really clean. Here. This is so nice. So Lilian, tell us a little bit about yourself. Yeah. You guys know I'm Lilian, but my channel is Heady Gist, and where I talk about things that keeps your spirit, soul, and body very healthy. I'm originally, you know, people always like to ask you, where are you from originally? I'm originally from Africa. I'm a proud African black girl, you know, originally from Nigeria. But you know, Africa, we're all the same. We all one family. You know, come to think about it, when you look at the Bible, that's something I just think about sometimes, and it just amazes me, is that when you look at the Bible, you really understand that we all are really like family. You know, considering where we're coming from in the Bible, we're all like family. So it doesn't matter where you come from, we're family. You know, so we're gonna do the same thing like I did with the other part, but now watch this, because this will be too big when I cut it. I'm going to make sure that I cut it 3, but be careful with your hands, you know, so that you don't chop off your fingers. The hands are very important for us to have, and we're grateful to God that we have our hands intact. We're very grateful. I'm grateful to God every day. You know, sometimes people say, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Why should I be thankful? I'm thankful to God every day because, you know, you having your whole body with you, you know, you're not sick and you can eat and all that. You should be grateful and pray for people who can't, you know, who are not in the same situation, that are going through difficult times and all that. So it's good to be grateful. So like I was saying, Lily, she's from Africa originally, but now I have 2 nationalities. I'm a very proud American. I'm very happy for my country, America. You know, it's God's own country. I mean, everybody knows that. So I'm so proud that I'm an American, and I love it. I love it. So I love my birth country too. There's no doubt about that. So family-wise, I'm the last born from my mom, but number I'm trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 for my dad. I'm just trying to count. You know, if I have to count like all my mom's siblings and my step siblings, I'm like around that number. But last baby for my mom. Yeah. Yay! Yippee! Yeah, I like to mix up with positive people who want to be healthy too, like me. You know, I love the healthy communities. It's very beautiful. You know, when you eat healthy, it gives me some sort of joy to just do that. You know, so yeah. So this is ready. So what I do is, if you don't want to wet it, you can actually do a cleaning with your paper towel that is clean, just to make sure that it's not too wet. It's not wet right now anyways, so just make sure you clean. But if you want to go the extra miles, you can rinse it out and wipe again and all that good stuff. Yeah. So after doing that, you take cinnamon powder. This is ground cinnamon. So McCormick, that's the one that I'm using. Very good product from McCormick anyways. They have very nice products. So I use most of their spices for my food. Make sure that you just close your eyes while you do that. Close your eyes while you do that. Okay, we'll do this again. Put a little bit more. For this, I just do this and maybe a little bit of cayenne pepper on it. So when it comes out, it's so tasty and so nice. So you see why I like to do a lot of my DIYs, because some of the things you like to add, you might not get them when you get them straight away from the market and all that. But some of them do. You can get some of these things already done for you, but depends on individual preference. Shake it, shake it. Close your eyes while you do this. Close your eyes while you do this. Close your eyes while you do this. All right, it's ready. Let me get the tray. Then I'm going to put it, set your oven. I'm going to leave it at 350 because I'm not like in a rush, since I'm going to still do the hummus. So I need a lot of time. This is my baking tray that I'm going to be using for the fries. Let me get, parchment baking paper. I like to lay it before adding anything, so I just put a little bit of the parchment paper here. Okay, let's make it easy. Get a scissors and just cut. Okay. Let's make this pretty. Let's make this side pretty also. So I'm going to make the edge very smooth. Okay. So Lilian, why did you go into healthy gist, and why do you like to show us all this recipe? I have always loved to eat healthy. It gives me some sort of joy. Because sometimes when you tell people to eat healthy or you're eating healthy, all we think about is, oh, is it just about the weight loss? It's part of it, but not necessarily. You know, when you eat healthy, you feel very good with yourself and you feel very happy with yourself. I think that's one of the major things why, or major reasons why I eat healthy with my household, you know, and we try to really eat a lot of things together, even though I might not eat some of the things that, you know, everybody eats, but most of the things I eat, they eat, so which is very good, you know, because when you eat healthy, you feel happy, you feel healthy, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to throw it into the oven. I should have started my oven before now so that it can preheat, but that is still okay. I'll do it the Bush African woman way. I didn't say that. Okay, you're just trying to be fast, so I'll do it that way. So sometimes I just tease myself and say that, and I think it's cool, because you know what, we gotta be real. You can't just, everything can be just artificial and trying to be so oyibonistic. So I'm just being real. All right, I'm going to throw this into the oven, and I put it on 350 degrees. So just to make it cook, take a little bit of time to cook before I finish making the hummus. So let's get into the oven. Okay. All right. So now I am going to let's take this out first. Sorry. Take this garlic and put them in this pan here, just to keep them safe in there. Yes, so what was I saying? I was telling you guys about my family. Yeah, I talked about my family already. I talked about my hair, why I've been wearing low cut for a while, but I love it. I'm loving it, and I started wearing this is it Grace Jones hairstyle or Anita Baker kind of thing. I really am loving it. So I think I'm gonna wear it for a while. As soon as I am able to go to the salon for them to give me that kind of look is good, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to still wear some, you know what I mean, some hair on that head there to look pretty, because as a woman we are always looking for something that will make us look pretty. As long as it doesn't break your bank, why not? Because I like to look pretty, but as long as it's within your means, please do it. I would say do it. So this will come into the trash. Okay. All right, I'm here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take this off the way, so that I can go to the next thing now. All right. Now we can come back to our tahini, because you know what, let me wash my hands first, please. I can come back to the tahini and then make the tahini, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to wipe my hands dry. Let me take a paper towel. It's clean, so that in case I'm touching some other food, so that it can look very hygienic. Okay. Keep this here. So why I'm going to come prepare the tahini, I'm going to take this one that I have cooked and just drain the water. And let it rest. So like I told us, I said, for the purpose of preparing this, I already have the one that I peeled, but I had to go through this to show us how to prepare it, how to do it, how to cook it. You soak it overnight. So you soak the garbanzo beans, which is the chickpea, overnight. Let me show us the raw one. I think it's very important to do that. So this is the raw garbanzo beans. It's called garbanzo beans and chickpea, if you want to say that. So this is the raw one. You can see it's so big. Just it's another kind of beans. So you soak it overnight depending on the quantity you want. I'm going to say, if you don't have a large family that's going to need it within the week or 10 days, use a cup. Because when you do 1 cup like this, it actually rises, and that's the one I'm going to do now, just 1 cup. So if you do 2 cups like the one I just did now, it's going to come out a lot, because when you soak it overnight, I don't know the magic behind it anyway, but it kind of increases in size. So you want to watch the quantity you do at a time, so you'll be able to finish it. But because I love hummus so much, I don't really mind it. So even when I finish with this, I'm going to do that. I'll still save it and I'll finish it with, you know. So I love it. So it's not going to be a waste. So that's the raw one, just in case somebody's asking, how does hummus look? I want to see how it looks. So this is the one that I already did already. I'm just going to drain it so that the water can get out of it. It's peeled, it's ready to go. So I'm going to finish with the tahini now. So let's get down to business. Okay. So this is the garlic that I chopped. I'm just going to rinse it out and add it here. You know, sometimes you want to be very fancy. It depends on what you're doing. You can actually do your garlic and lemon, you know, separately and turn them together. But I think that's a lot of time going. So why not? Let me just do it this way. So let's juice this out now. We're going to juice this out. This is my portable orange and lemon and lime juicer that I use. So I'm going to bring it here to juice. It's really very, very quick. Very quick. It's called Dash. So it's really quick. So let's do this. Cut it in two. Take off the label. We don't have to peel it because we're going to squeeze it out. So, but I'm just going to put on gloves because I really don't want the citrus. You know how sometimes you do oranges or lemon or lime, you just have that sticky thing on the back in your hands. I don't want that to happen. So why not? I put on gloves to do it. So nice, see? Brings out everything. Gives you everything. But if you have the portable hand squeezer, you can use that too to press your juice out. There's so many things in the market that you can actually use these days, and then you can just get your stuff going. So many things. Okay. Okay. So we are making hummus. It's a very popular kind of spread dip that people use, and you can do different types. Maybe one of these days I'll bring different types that I'll be making here to show us in the community. You can actually do different types of spread. So not necessarily only with the garbanzo beans, but you can use different things to do it. So many. And with the garbanzo beans, I can add so many colors and flavors. So maybe I'm going to do another live, Talk, Cook and Eat with Lilian, where I will bring some of those recipes to us to show us, so we can enjoy them. So they're all very squeezed, nicely squeezed. No water inside. Come on, Lilian, you didn't even pity for the lemon. Why? All right. The lemon wants to be squeezed out. So if we really want to measure, I can let us measure it so we can see how many, you know, what we got from that, the quantity from 2 lemons. Let's just see. Let's measure. This is good. So this is 1.5, which is let's see. Yeah, it's less than 1 cup. So it's 2/3 of a cup. So 2 lemon juice is 2/3 of a cup. So another thing is, when you squeeze out your lemon like this, or even your lime, you want to keep them at home, you want to see if they have those things inside, like the inside of the lemon that you squeezed out, or see has some seeds. You want to see. If you don't want them, you can strain it. I am not going to strain, but what I'm going to do is to use my spoon to get some of the seeds out, because I want everything in there to go into the tahini, because that's the healthy part. That's the healthy part of it. So I'm going to do that. So let's not forget that the butternut squash sticks is actually cooking. So it's in the oven, roasting, I should say. So that's what we're going to be eating the hummus with. Hummus. Come on, Lilian, your pronunciation is crazy. Yes, it's Hummus. Now, if you don't like the pronunciation, at least I spelled it for you, so pronounce it. That's what I say sometimes. I'm like, Lilian, what are you saying? I'm like, this is what I am saying. Can you understand? Like, can I spell it for you? Okay, spell. As long as I can spell it, then you do the pronunciation. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to be funny. Am I funny? I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny. My friends, they tell me that I'm very funny, but unfortunately, I didn't take the part of being a comedian. I don't know. Maybe I should start that. Who knows? But a lot of times I'm around my friends. Trust me, they really crack their ribs off. They're like, Lilian, what are you saying? Come on now. I don't know. You guys laugh for free. Maybe I should start charging you guys money for laughing. So now let's talk about friendship. Yeah, I have some good friends here and there, but you know, we all are different. So sometimes you can really never please everybody. So let's come back to hummus now. So I'm going to put this and I'm going to blend. But if you're buying the real tahini in the market, basically what they made with the tahini is the oil, the olive oil, and the sesame seed. So don't forget that. But maybe I'm gonna make a separate video that will just do the hummus straight away and show another variation on how you can do that. Yes. So let's go now again to the NutriBullet to blend. So I'm done with the dash machine. I'm going to take it away, put it aside. If you haven't seen my video where I showed some of my gadgets that I use, please see it. Even though I'm still adding some few more to it, I like to collect the gadgets because I just want to be able to prepare what I want to prepare with ease without, you know, saying, how do I do it? I just want to do it. So that's why I like the collection of some of the equipment that I like to use at home. And if you're wondering where I get them, you want to buy it, please, down below on the link, I have the Amazon link where you can go get them. And if you get them, I get a little commission. That's not a bad idea. So thank you ahead of time. All right, so let's go now. We're going to do this. Let's go. Okay, so here we have our tahini. So like, oh my God, how tahini? Is it this simple? Yes, it's so easy to make. I told you, very simple and easy to make. Very, very, very simple and easy to make. So I just want to be sure that you see some of my gadgets. I'm going to bring the other machine that I'll be using for the processor. So our hummus is almost ready. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. I can't even wait. I'm missing it because the one I have at home just got finished a couple of days ago and I've not been able to make another one. I soaked and cleaned it. I'm like, okay, I just want to wait so I can share it with the community. You know, somebody might want to learn how to do it. It's really nice, easy, and delicious. Okay, so now the main food is here. Okay, let's see how Lily makes it. Now this is my food processor. It's a Ninja machine that I have, and I'm going to show us, you know, just give me a minute. Okay. It has different things you have to put in the middle. So because I'm going to do this, I have to put that in. So let's get a machine over here that I'm going to use. So like I said, if you like some of the things that I use and you want to get them, I'll put the link down below so you can actually check them out and get them. That would be very nice if you follow the link. So this is my Ninja machine that I use. It's beautiful. So I'm going to take this one off because we're not using this. It's too big. But if you're doing for a large family size, then you can use the big one. Why not? Okay. All right. So I'm just going to put this here to be, yeah, it presses down. Okay, so I'll be using the food processor. It actually comes with three bodies like this. One of them is the mini juicer. So if you're the type who like to make your juice or smoothie off to work, it comes with another smaller size of this thing that you can use for your juice or your smoothie, and just cover it, put it in your bag, and off you go. So maybe I should show it to you guys. Why not? I will show it to you so you can see what I use it, how magical it is. I will show it to you. Here. So this is the third one that I use when I'm doing my juice or smoothie. If I don't want to use the NutriBullet, I just use this, and easy. It comes after you blend. You see the what you can use in the machine there to blend. It comes with its own blade, so you can take off the blade after you finish blending and put a cover that you can use to drink. So amazing. So they all come with their blades. So now let's put the things inside now to make food. I am so excited. All right, here comes our already prepared peeled garbanzo chickpea. This is a small quantity, so just making this so that you guys can see it. I'm so hungry, I can't wait. Oh, it's looking so beautiful, coming out so well. I think I should increase this size. I'm gonna make it 450 now, just to get it ready as soon as this thing is ready. Yes. So let's get the tahini inside. So I want to say that this is a very small portion, so I'm not going to use like everything, all the tahini, though, even though it's not too much, but I might save a little or maybe use all. Let's see how it goes. Oh, this is tempting though. I think I should just put everything. What do you think? What do you think? Put everything. Yes. Oh, yummy. Okay. I just put everything there. That's fine. Oh my God. Let's have a taste before the hummus. Let's see. Not bad. The most fascinating thing about the tahini is the smell. It smells so nice. I'm not kidding. Very nice. Now, we can put the oil inside. Yes. I think this is enough. Now, I'd like to show you what I'm going to add when I finish it on top of it, and can't even wait. So let's go blending. All right, cover, make sure everything is covered. Okay, so when you're doing it and you find out that it's too thick, you can add a little bit of water if you want. But in this case, I don't think we're going to do that because it has enough squeezed lemon juice, and so it's just amazing. I think it's smooth. Really long. Let's see, but I think this is good. You see, this is so easy. What else can you ask for? It's so easy to make. The only time you have to spend maybe doing some few things is when you soak it overnight and maybe have to boil it and try to take the the peel off each skin. But another thing is you might not even need to do one after the other. Just kind of rub it together and they all come off and you rinse out. It's just like when you're doing your beans and you want to take off the skin of the beans that you're doing. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. And where I come from, there's a language I would say magana, ma ba magana, something like that. So this is so smooth. You want to come test? The butternut squash is not ready, but this is ready. I will give you to test if you want it. Oh my God. So we see how this comes out. Comes out so well. So nice. This is creamy. This is the texture that I really want to see. It's so nice and oh my God. So this can last for, I know somebody said, Lily, are you sure this is gonna last for 4 days? It's gonna last for at least 4 days, 5 days. Yeah, let's see that. It's really nice. This is what I'm looking for. This is, so when you do that, and you keep it, store it in the fridge, you can use it on a bread, spread on a bread, and we're gonna use it for butternut squash sticks. You can use cook some broccoli or bake it and use it as a dip. You can chop some of your carrots and just dip it in some of those things, and you can use anything. It's really delicious. You can even put it by the side of your basmati rice if you do that. So let me keep this here. So we're waiting. It's cooking. Not ready. Come on, come on. I want it to cook. But you know what? Why this is cooking? Let's add a little bit of oil on the top. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of Kenyan pepper on the top. Okay, I'm just looking at something. I'm just a little bit of Kenyan pepper. I like a little bit of spice, so if you have paprika, you can do that. I have paprika here, so maybe just a little bit. But those are just the two things I'm going to be putting in here. Just a little, just to give it that a little spice. Check this out. Check this out. Can you see this? It's beautiful. It's so nice and delicious, and what more can you ask for? So we're waiting for this, but let me take a little dip into this and just have a little taste. Deliciousness. Delicious. I'm not kidding you. Delicious. So let's wait. I can't wait. So I'm going to keep this aside, and while we are waiting for this, I am going to maybe share some few things with us. Are you guys ready? Okay, or if you're watching later, you're going to say, oh my God, why did I miss this live? Yes, occasionally I'm going to come and do some talk, cook and eat with Lilian like this, where I share a little bit of myself and a little bit of what I do and a little bit of, what is happening around. We can share that also, why I do the talk, cook and eat, so that we can all do everything at the same time and still enjoy what we're doing. Let me drink some water. I don't know, sometimes my English, I try to be straight British, so I call it the way I learned it as a young girl, water. Either way is fine, so let's go. I like to drink my water from these jars like this, and also it helps me to know the amount of water that I take in a day, how many, the quantity, because it's good for us to drink enough water for the day to keep our body healthy and hydrated. It's very important to do that. So I know some people will be asking, Lilian, you're into movies. What happens? How did you come into health? Well, it's a long story and maybe a story for another day. But like I said earlier, I have always loved to live healthy, eat healthy. Even then back home, that as a young girl, I didn't know too much of what to do. But my mother, who didn't go to school that much, but very intelligent, because sometimes intelligence is not just the four corners of the university. She has always maintained something that it is good to be healthy. She always says that it's good to be healthy. You have to eat healthy, or you have to exercise, or you have to do this. Or like, so sometimes she says some things. They're like, why do you have to say that? She's like, no, it's good to be healthy. But I didn't know too much. But now that I know, when you know better, you do better. So now that I know that it's very good to stay healthy, I like to stay on that part. There's no going back out of it. Yes, I still make movies. I'm actually working on a show with some sweet, beautiful ladies, and I have about 2 shows I'm working on. So movies, yes, I still do movies. Maybe something will be dropping very soon from my table, the way they say it. When I see myself on the screen, it's like my blouse is like going one corner or going one lane. I don't know why. So try to maintain your shoulder. Stop going one lane like an old lady. Oh, Lilian. Yeah, so yeah, I'm still working on some projects, and hopefully we go to location to do. I love movies. I mean, that's my passion. That's something that it makes me, how would I even put it now? I'm trying to use the word. When I'm on location thinking and doing movie, I feel like I'm a newborn. Yeah. Anything that makes me creative. And that's why by the corner, I like to design. Also, I like to design, anything that I can design, from flyer to web designing. When I get into it, it looks like I'm just having a rebirth, like I'm just being born. My creativity, my excitement, it excites me to design. I know some of you will be surprised that, oh my God, you do design. Yes, I do. It excites me so much. So I love to design. That's one of my hobby. But there is a hobby that was killed, and that I really do not like that it was killed. But I won't say it was killed, because it's only when we allow people to kill what we have that we truly dies. I love to sing and dance. I can actually say that dancing was the first thing that was discovered for me as a young baby. And my mom was like taking me like, okay, you can dance, but I started singing. So I love to sing, but I just didn't get the encouragement. So I let it go, sort of, I tried doing a CD. Yes, I did. And it was produced by the late Jezreel. Then he was in Jezreel. I think I'm pronouncing his name well. One of the popular producers in Nigeria who started producing the big musicians. Then he was just like in one studio down in Ojuelegba. And I go there, and it was Christian music, I sang in the church for a long time. I really did. But like I said, I didn't have too much of the privilege to do that. Maybe that would be when I do a straight talk on knowing Lilian. Maybe I'll be able to talk about that in depth. But right now, we're talking about food and eating. Let's see. Let's check it out. I have lost some weight. Okay, I think this thing is cooked. Yes, I think it's cooked. So I'm going to turn it off and bring it out so that I can serve it. I think I can do this. Put this here if you guys don't mind. So I can put it on top of this. Just trying to make things easy. Looking for the easy way out. Should I put this there to get it together to do it? Okay, I'm going to take this away so I can put it on the pot. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the pot. So I'm going to wash this one later, and I'll prepare this another day. stay here. Let's check this out. I think it's cooked. Smells amazing. So nice. Fresh. It's so nice. I don't even know how to describe the smell. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to let it cool down while I share one or two things about someone that is very special in my life, you know, and even though she's not here, I miss her all the time, and that's my mom. So I had a special relationship with my mom. I really loved my mom and still love her. So I'm not going to use the word loved because that's going to be like past tense, you know. Still love her. She was a very great woman. Like I said, maybe like, you know, the day I'm going to do straight talk to know Lilian, like I said, I'll share more on all those things. You know, my mother was a very great woman. She was a very hard worker who loved her children to pieces. I don't know if some of you know how you say, I love my children to pieces. You know, she loved her children to pieces and worked so hard, and you know, I didn't really get to enjoy those hard work. I mean, from us, you know, I wish she really didn't kind of go. I'm sure she would have really enjoyed, you know, a lot. She loved her grandkids so much, you know, and she taught me a lot of things, and I think that is what I am running with right now. She taught me so much. I hope I'm still live. I want to be sure I'm live, so please, I want people to let me know that I'm still on live, please. Am I still on live? I want to know. Hello? Am I live? I want to know that I'm still on. So she loved her kids so much, loved her grandkids so much, and you know, she could go the extra miles. So there's something very funny that she did that I want to share with us. So my mom has a lot of funny things that she has done that I'm just going to share one. Maybe as I keep coming on to do some of my, you know, talk, cook, and eat with Lilian, or maybe knowing Lilian, I'll be sharing some of her funny stories and skits and so many funny things. She is a very funny woman that if you don't know her too close, you won't be able to be friendly to any of her children and stay. I mean it. You're not going to be able to stick with me to say, okay, you know what, I like Lilian, I want to be her friend and I'm going to stick with her. If you really don't know my mom up close, to know that she is a very open-hearted person, but strict, too strict. Sometimes I'm like, you're too strict to a fault, I don't like it. You know, so she did something very funny. When I was in UNICA doing my diploma program, I was privileged. I call it privilege because we didn't have money for me to really go straight away into college. So when the opportunity came and I went in, I didn't want to wait for JAM. So, okay, like in Africa, they call it JAM to get into the university. You know, then you can write some exams to get into the Polytechnic, which is like the Polytechnic. I'll call it what we call, I won't say colleges. Should I say colleges here or something like that? Then the university is a university. Then they have colleges of education, which is like the teachers' colleges and all that. So in the university, you can do like a 2-year program, which is a diploma program for you to get into the bachelor's. So I was in the program, and there was one of my classmates or a friend in school that I just told something. He was going downtown. He was going back to the city where my mom lives, because I went to school in another city that was far away. So, and I said to tell her that I'm kind of broke and not feeling so well. I don't even know. I think I kind of forgot what I told him, but something like that. I just tell my mom. And the next day, my mom entered into the car and she was straight away coming to school to see me. She is that kind of a woman. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't know because I was off campus. So while I share this story, I want to bring this plate. Let me get something white to share this delicious meal. Sorry for the noise. Come on, Lily. So I was just in school. I think I was in school that day, reading somewhere, because normally after school hours, I like to stay back to kind of study. So I was studying and somebody came to me and said, "You Lilian, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Said, "Your mom is looking for you." I'm like, "What the holy moly? Seriously?" "Oh yeah, seriously." And I came here. Is this old woman looking for me? I'm like, "Why did you come looking? Don't bother yourself." She's like, "Why shouldn't I come look for you? I want to see what's happening in Calabar too. I heard they have a lot of food and different things, so I want to see the food." I'm like, what? That was amazing. My hands are white because I've been washing the hands. That was really so sweet. So what I'm trying to bring out here is that if you are a mother, bonus mother, whatever way you find your motherhood, love your children, love them, show them love, and be there for them, because they'll remember it forever. That's the truth. They will definitely remember it. So, but now, let's get into this food. I can't wait. I can't. Let's dig in. So, here is my butternut squash. I'm just going to have some scoops and put here. Bless you, somebody. That's my hobby, sneezing. You want to come have a bite? He doesn't want to be in the camera. That's okay. All right. Bless you. I have a spare fork for you. If you don't want to be in the camera, you can have a bite here. But let me take a bite for my viewers to see butternut squash and my homemade, deliciously prepared hummus. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Amen. Delicious. I am not kidding you. Here, honey. I know you're going for the butternut sticks, so go ahead. Here. Thank you. Enjoy. That is so delicious. So I'm going to make another plate. Sorry for the noise. So, love your children. Love anyone that is around you. It's very important, because they never forget. Trust me. This is my own. I need to eat. I'm hungry. There is no forming. So, this is so delicious. I told you guys that the hummus, I don't know if it's going to be, well, I didn't make too much, so I really do not expect it to stay too long. I like it spicy, so I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper on mine direct. Okay. So love your children, love anyone that is around you, that, any way that they are, just love them, because they never forget. They'll talk about it. It might take time. No matter the time, they'll talk about it. They'll remember you. It's very important that you do that. So let's dig in again. This is so delicious. Delicious. I mean it. This is my dinner, and I'm very happy that I'm sharing it with you guys. So try this recipe. Do it the way you want to do it. Enjoy it. Somebody's calling me. Hello? Yes, I am enjoying my homemade, delicious. Oh my goodness. Please join me, join me, join me. I wish I can post it to everyone that is watching or that is going to watch this video.
That's a delicious food, so we want to eat.
Please.
I still want it. I want to eat my own. I want my own.
I will send it to you. Thank God I will send it to you. Yes, thank you so much for calling us.
Thank you.
We appreciate your call. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Bye now. Thank you. Yes. Bye. Somebody just called in to say the food is delicious. I am so excited about that. Thank you. Thank you. Those people who are watching, and if you're going to watch this video afterwards. Delicious. This is nice. Okay. So I am going to save the rest for later and put it in the refrigerator. I truly want to thank everyone that has taken time to watch or going to watch this video later on how to make your hummus at home and also your butternut squash sticks. You can actually eat the sticks alone if you don't want to do the hummus. You can make a simple dressing that you can eat it with, and if you want to put some tomato sauce on it, you can do that. You can eat it so many different ways. So don't forget this food. They are healthy. You know what you put inside, and they're going to nourish your body. They have a lot of minerals, vitamins, so many things inside of them, phytonutrients. Especially, you saw that we use garlic and lemon. That is so rich for the body. So you're eating healthy and you're going to feel happy at the end of the day. So why is this thing going off? Come on now, let me tie you back. All right, thank you so much everyone that have taken time to watch me. I really appreciate you guys. Another segment of Talk, Cook and Eat with Lilian will be coming up within the week. I want to do some of these things just for people to get to know me up close and know what I do. I'm a certified health and wellness coach. So if you want your meals plan, I'm not where I want to be, but I am on the way and I am doing well for myself. So if I'm doing well for myself, you can do the same thing, So don't say, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds in 1 week. It doesn't happen like that. Slow and steady. The important thing is start somewhere. That's what I tell people. When you start somewhere, then you're going to get somewhere. The only thing is, as I'm losing weight, it's making all my neck skinny and everywhere. But it's good. I love it. Maybe when I start doing more exercises in my yoga classes, everything will get toned together. But when you live a healthy life, you feel very happy and you feel young, you feel rejuvenated and enjoy your God-given life. So if you want me to help you plan your meals or look into what you're eating, please, you can DM me. I'm on Facebook at realLilianemefiele.com and also on Facebook at Heady Gist. If you want to join the community, you can do that. And right here on YouTube at Heady Gist, beautiful community. On Instagram as Heady Gist. So follow me and let's do it together. We can do it. Yes. Enjoy your evening or morning or night, wherever you are, any part of the world. I'll see you in another episode of Talk and Cook and Eat with Lilian. Talk and Cook and Eat with Lilian. Talk and Cook and Eat with Lilian. Bye, everybody. All right. Ciao. I love you guys. Bye now.